Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and in this video I want to share with you another brilliant attacking game played by Soviet-Ukrainian chess grandmaster Efim Geller. His opponent is Hungarian chess grandmaster Lajos Portisch, and the game was played in 1967 in Moscow. Geller had white pieces and he opened up with e4, to which Portisch responded with e5. Knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5. Ruy Lopez is on the board. a6 Morphy defense, bishop a4, knight f6. White castled kingside, bishop e7, and we are heading to the closed variations of the Ruy Lopez. Rook e1, b5, bishop b3, d6, c3, black castled kingside, h3, h6. According to modern theory, in here, knight a5, knight b8, or bishop b7 are considered to be more popular choices, but in the game we have h6, d4, rook e8, knight bd2. Of course, all these maneuvers are very common to Ruy Lopez and have been seen many times. Bishop b7, knight g3, queen d7. Well, this looks a bit strange. In here, knight a5 is considered to be the main move, but in the game we see queen d7, d takes e5, d takes e5, and knight h5. A strong move by Geller. He's using the vulnerability of black queen. Now if queen takes d1, then white has a nice vision, so can first damage black's pawn structure on the king side and then can capture on d1. That's why after knight h5 we see queen e7, black is moving his queen once again and is losing a precious tempo. Knight h4, meanwhile the second knight is coming, and by the way, as you may have already guessed, you can't stop this white knight, because if a move like g6, then relying on this pin, white can simply munch the pawn. Or if a move like rook d8, then this time anyways knight f5 can follow. If rook takes d1, then first knight takes e7. That's why to knight h4 black answered with knight takes h5, which is an absolutely precise move. Knight takes h5, knight a5. Finally knight a5 is on the board, but already this is losing. At this point it was very important to strengthen the position by playing knight d8. Of course, white has a nice attack, but black's position stands solid. Instead, in our game, after queen takes h5, we see knight a5 trying to kick away the bishop from this attacking diagonal, but Portisch missed a very powerful move by Geller. As we've reached the critical position, please pause the video and try to find white's next move. Ready? Well, this time Geller decided to harass black queen further and he played bishop g5, a very strong move which is easy to miss but an honor to make, you know. Look at this beauty. Now if h takes g5, then knight g6 can win, black king is in a mating net. Or if queen takes g5, then this time queen takes f7 can follow, and then queen g8 checkmate. After bishop g5, black played queen d7, still keeping an eye on f7, but this time white attacked black queen with the rook d1, bishop d6, and as the bishop already left its defensive post, this time bishop takes h6 becomes playable. G takes h6, queen g6 check, king f8, queen f6. The threat is knight g6 check followed by queen h8 checkmate. Black played king g8, but after rook e8 resigned. In here, knight f5 is the most precise move, but of course rook e3 is also winning. The threat is rook g3 check. Of course, you can prolong your resistance by giving up your bishop and then playing h5, but in a very beautiful style white can finish up black. If king h7, then knight f8 can follow, a very beautiful move of course, and then rook h4, and checkmate is just a matter of moves. That's why finally after rook e3 on move 23 Portisch resigned. That was a very beautiful move by Efim Geller, which I hope that you managed to find. Let's take a look at that beauty once again. Bishop g5, after which black's position collapsed quickly. In the end, a chess puzzle for you where the task is to find the winning line for white. It's white to move, and I will wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Here are more suggestions for you. Feel free to check them out as well. I will see you in my next video. Take care.